Well, happy Monday, everybody. Pastor Chad here, and I just wanted to check in this morning to see how everybody has been doing. A couple of days ago, I sent out a thing on Facebook just asking people if they've been experiencing this time as a time of heavier stress, whether that be because of their workload at work and having to figure out how to both do the work that they're doing and do it from home, maybe surrounded by other members of the family, as I know some of you have been. Whether that's because you're an essential worker, a trucker, or a farmer, or maybe a healthcare professional, and there's been a bunch of added things to your work where you've had to do a whole lot more because of this time frame. Some of us have been experiencing this time as a heavier burden for various reasons. Others have kind of been experiencing this time as a bit of a break. Maybe you already telecommuted to work and you did things from home already. Maybe you're not surrounded by a whole bunch of family, and so you find it a little bit easier. And maybe the time of a busy social calendar was actually a real drain, and you found it really difficult in order to get all of the kids to their various practices, to the various sporting events, and to find some space for you and maybe your family. Or maybe you found it difficult to find any way to budge into those various kinds of schedules because you're a single person and everybody else just seemed so busy, and it was difficult for you to make any kinds of connections. And I've seen for some of us that this time has been a time to create some breathing room. And in some ways, that's great. God calls us to Sabbath and to rest. And I don't think we've been very good at that for quite a long time. And so now we've kind of been forced to rest in certain ways. I know those of us who haven't been resting, this has been frustrating, and it's been difficult to actually feel like there's some kind of rest and recharge when our weekends don't even feel the same and we can't come and gather together at church and be fed in that same way. We've had to learn again and do work on how to figure out how to build our own spirituality. I saw a thing on Facebook the other day where it said that the church isn't empty, it's been deployed. And that's a great reminder that each of us are members of the church. It's not necessarily a building, although the building facilitates a sense of connection within one another, but it's how we've been sent out. And we as Christians believe that we've been sent not only to just do things in the world, but also to be witnesses to God in what we do in the world. And some of these social events that we now miss, like sports and other kinds of things in parent-teacher associations or community events, these things that are so beneficial, we have been sent almost as missionaries into those places. And so in some ways we can think of this as a time of furlough. Furlough for missionaries is a time in which you go back, you recharge, but you also kind of retool. You think about things differently. You prepare to re-engage. And so I hope that this time won't just be like a vacation or a holiday or just putting life on pause, but that this will be a time for all of us to be able to think deeply about what it means to be a Christian and to work and to live and to engage socially in this world. May we continue to call out to one another and to call one another and to share life with one another, but also may we think about what it's going to look like when some of these social events start up again. So I hope that this will be a good week for you, that you find time to both rest if you're feeling stressed, but also time to prepare if you're feeling like you're getting a really good rest. God bless.